Previously on Omagnas Batman.
You said you was granted a wish to go back in time and tell me that Wish Upon was a bad movie. But also in the premise of the movie, if you grant a wish, anyone around the world dies. Correct? Who died? Donald Trump. Bye, future me. Donald Trump's still president. Make sure you review Girls Trip. P.S. From your future self. So I had a pre-screening for Girls Trip, and when I went into that movie theater, I said these words: what could possibly go wrong? Now I'm going to ask you guys, what could possibly go wrong? Girls Trip is a movie directed by Michael D. Lee, and it stars Jada Pinkett Smith, Queen Latifah, Rebecca Hall, and Tiffany Haddish. And this movie is about these four women who want to journey out to the world to have a good time because they're getting older and they want to do something just to hang out one last time. So they go out in the bang and they travel to New Orleans on a girls trip. And that's pretty much the premise of the movie. Now, there are some few plot points in this movie, but really, I want you guys to experience this film because this film was different. I was not expecting this film. This film was so bad that I laughed my ass off. And when I say I laughed my ass off, I had a good time with this film. Just to let you guys know how twisted this is, this film was remarkably funny. This film had the jokes that landed real hard on me, and I was actually cracking up and laughing my ass off in the theater. I had a good time with this film. The MVP of this whole entire movie was Tiffany Haddish. I believe I found my next wife. She was remarkable. She plays a character named Diana, and she's around. She does some things. She goes out with lots of men, and I was one of them. And in her character, she's young, loose, and around. She was the best thing about this movie. She really elevated this movie to new heights of funny. And funny to hysterical. And hysterical to your lung is ripping out of your chest. That's how funny this movie was. Everyone had a great performance. I mean, these four girls played by Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Rebecca Hall, and Tiffany Haddish. They play Sasha, Dinah, Lisa, and Ryan. And these four girls have great chemistry with one another. You can see the bond, how connected they are with one another, and how they all have their own set of problems, but yet when they're together, they feel like they're unstoppable. And that's some great friendship right there. It's of sisterhood that we can get on screen. It inspires me to get my best friends and having a guys trip and just do some crazy messed up stuff. And throughout the movie, this movie is predictable. I mean, most movies are set up in stages. And usually those are 4 stages. The first stage is introducing these characters. The second stage is execution of the plot. Third stage was a sad montage. And the fourth stage is the reunion of all the characters coming together, just dealing with the plot. And this movie was predictable in those 4 stages. But the third stage, when they revolved around a sad montage, they didn't really focus much on the sad montage. And that was a really good thing. They had it for like a moment and they just focused on the movie. And there's not a moment in this movie where it dragged. This movie was funny from start to finish, even during the sad montage. This film was pretty much about these girls having a great time and just enjoying life. Also, there was a deep message that was brought across, like in the third act of the film, which really could resonate on women alike, such as single women and also women who's in a relationship. Remarkable. The main problem with this film is I couldn't find a flaw with this film. The only flaw I will have with this film is maybe a nitpick, is the dick jokes. But I knew there's going to be dick jokes throughout the whole entire film. Most comedies have dick jokes. And this movie has elements from Bridesmaids, Bad Moms, and Rough Night. It took some small elements of all three of those films and then put them together and then add some black to it. And you got Girls Trip. That's definitely hands down comedy of the year. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but this film gets a staggering Ben Affleck Batman. Alright guys, that's my review for Girls Trip. Guys, have you seen Girls Trip? Please let me know. Comment on the board. Give me your thoughts on Girls Trip. I have a screening for Valerian. I will have a review for that tomorrow. I had a pre-screening for Dunkirk, but I need to see it again because something about Dunkirk just doesn't really resonate on me. I will explain more in my review. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you like everything you see and you agree, click right here, join me in the Batman family. I will have more Batman-tastic reviews on the way. You have been warned. Till then, ciao.